or the weekend, and we are live. Okay, this is not my game, by the way. So, our goal for this week is to reach a rating of 2000 in Blitz. With that said, let's get started. And on the screen, you can see my current rating, which is of 1813. I've created a new account just for this purpose, right? So, with that said, let's start a new game. We're playing with white pieces. Let's see what we face here. Okay, he's bringing. That's fine because then fine. Uh, let's do this. Let's gain some more space on the queen. I'm not sure what I should do here. If he castles on the queen side, at least I have something to, look forward to. Maybe damage the pawn structure if required. Uh, Hi Ritikesh. Now what should I do? Okay, let's just play h3 here. Let's see what he plans to do. He's castling on the queen side. And now I can even think of, okay, fine. Let's not, maybe, I was hoping that I can go on the queen side, king side with my knight. It's playable here. And maybe you can play f4 here. And maybe we can sacrifice on c6 also. Maybe not now. But yeah, f4 now could be in target of attack. So let's try to get f4 in. Let's make this intermediary move. If knight here, then we can capture on f4. Uh, let's do this. Bishop d5 here. And now maybe win the pawn as well. And maybe, even connect all my pieces here. Okay, fine. Let me just connect both the rooks here. There could be some pressure on c4, I believe, because my rook is pinned right now. Um, let's go for maybe let's go for a new game now. Maybe I'll analyze it later on. It was going good, I would say. Anyhow, uh, I think my opponent is not going to play this. Let's cut it after the stream gets over. Um, and now what? Let's just do this. Okay, the problem is I wanted to play King's Indian. Now I can't, supposedly. Right. At least now I have the bishop pair advantage. This battery is quite strong here. Uh, yeah, let's do this. Attacking on the king side. And now I'm threatening to play h4. There's definitely some pressure on the g2 square. Ah, fish! I missed. Oh, fish. The queen could have captured on E4, my bad. Man, that's just a blunder from my end. Queen E4, fish. Let's go for a new game, man. This is devastating, I would say. Right off the bat, we have lost the initial two games. Let's try to focus on this one. He can play E6 here, though. He does not want to do that. That's fine. Now we are getting a pawn here. I think we have to win this one to uh, carry to create some momentum. Yeah, that's fine. Uh, all these positions they remind me of Boden's mate. And now what? Maybe I can play B5. At some point of time. Thank you. Hmm, comes here. I can play bishop a6 there. Oh wow, he does not want to do that. I want to somehow. Okay, let's just do this. Think about maybe pushing for d4. Not now, obviously, but at least like rook is on open file. Uh, yeah, let's get out of this potential idea. Um, push, but then that allows me to go to f5 maybe. And now this is a target. I'm not really afraid of this pawn. I can even sacrifice my bishop if required, but I don't need to. And I can bring my rook here. Okay, fine. Uh, what is he planning to do? Let's do this, right? We can push the f pawn, the g pawn, even the e pawn, right? Let's do this. Eventually, he has to kind of, now I can even capture here. Mm, fine. You can even drive the rook behind. Y- Oh wow, it's not what I was expecting. Just make sure I don't stalemate him. That's very, very important here. I think he has ample of pawns. He won't be getting stalemated. That's a mate. Awesome. That's the first victory for the stream. Let's move on. Let's carry forward the momentum. Just stay positive in the sense gain more points than yesterday. Fine. Let's do this. Let's play h3. Ooh, he wants a castle on the queen side. There's. Oh wow. Maybe he wanted to castle it, not castle. I'm not sure why. Um. Okay, let's do this. The point is if he goes back. Okay, fine. Now I can even gain more space on the queen side. Um. Let's do this because now I can get the e5 square. In fact, I'm also getting one of the bishops, but I won't, you know, uh, sacrifice just like that. Okay, let's do this. Let's get the board opened up, and he has to take. Otherwise, there could be some, tactics here. Okay, fine. And now, what should I do? Let's hit the bishop here. If he moves his knight, I'll just calmly come here. Or maybe you know what? Yeah, because his bishop is still hit. He needs to do something about it. Because the idea is if he captures here, yeah, let's do. Mm, let's hit the bishop and the knight twice. This, and now we get the rook on f8. Okay, but these knights are a little terrifying, but at least I have the. Okay, I'll just sacrifice here. And now I'll bring. The problem is this knight, right? Just need to make sure my opponent's queen cannot, cover this weak diagonal. Um, fine. Let's try to exchange the queens off. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I can even put my king behind the pawns maybe, but I have to be afraid of this check. Yeah. Hmm. Fine. Uh, Now my rook is not really defending the pawn. I can think about putting some pressure on the um, king maybe. But let's just gain some space, put him back where he was earlier. This check is a little devastating, right? Yeah, let's get out of this. And the idea is to eventually get to c6, or maybe we, think about pushing at some point of time. Now you can even think about exchanging the rooks. Um, mhm. Mm, let's come back. And now let's maybe, think about getting a rook to the second rank if we possibly can. Um, and there we go. No, nope, not so soon. Awesome. That's the second victory for the stream. Let's go for a new opponent. Now he has to capture. Yeah. Now he can play e5. I play h3, and then maybe Oh wow. Okay. Let's do this. Let's get the bishop if we possibly can. Um. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah. There's some pressure on b7 as well, and I can even think about exchanging the bishops now. The idea is to hmm, okay, fine. Now there's an attack on b7. I can play f4 anytime if I want to. Whatever. Yeah, if he comes with a check, I'll just yeah, fine. Hmm. Okay, fine. And now we're threatening to take on h7. Fine. Um, let's do this. Hit the rook. If rook b7, knight f4 check maybe. But then again, yeah, okay, we get the rook there, right? Now we are protecting the pawn as well. Let's get out and keep our king involved. I can play this, or let's just do this. I can play this, right? Because the problem is his king can come to e4. So let's protect that. If rook g2, I have rook. Okay, let's do this. Because now we are ready to push him back with a check maybe. I can take there, check. I mean, take six, check. Or maybe if I give him a check. Or maybe let's do this way, right? Let's retain the, just keep my king on dark square. So there's no, check from my opponent's bishop here. Fine. Let's do this. If there's any check, I can defend it with rook h3. Fine, whatever. Um, I can push here. If he captures the rook, I just come here maybe, yeah. The rook is hit, so the bishop can't move. And now the idea is to go for this, right? And yeah, exchange the pieces here because now I have 3 pawns and a knight, right? Let's start with putting our pieces on dark squares, and we should not exchange all the pawns because then it's of no use, right? Um, this is a little scary. Yeah, now we can continue up the board. Let's do this. Fine. I have 3 minutes, 3 seconds. That's fine. That's more than enough. Thank you. Let's go for new opponent. Okay, we get a free piece here. Thanks for that. Um, fine. Takes. Now, how should I? Okay, let's see. Can we put bishop g5 there? Yeah, thank you for the rook. Oh, wow. Thanks for everything. Ah, fish. Okay, I think he does not want to play this game properly because he could have just captured my knight with the pawn. Um, that's fine. Let's get a knight involved here. Let's do this. That's fine if he just, um, captures our rook because this knight is menacing, and to lose from this position will be a real shame on my part. Let's do this. Let's do this. get out of the potential idea of the pin. Right. Fine. Fuck! What did I do? Hmm, let's attack this now. Nice. I think I could have played better here. A forceful exchange here, which is what I wanted, and now I can even play g4. Thank you for the rook. Awesome. Let's go for a new opponent. Can we? I mean, do we need this bishop? That's a big question. I think yeah, we need it. Fine. Oh wow. Okay. Let's castle knight c6 and something like that could be, you know, played. Whatever. Now we can, start attack. I see. So it's attacking here, right? Takes, takes, takes. Fine. My pawn is a little weak. I can probably target it. Although my d6 pawn is also a backward pawn. Now, how do you defend? I mean, you need to keep your king on the square, right? Uh, This rook cannot move. Mm, so come here, you can give me a check. This, right? Let's do this and d5, yeah, maybe. Let's do this. Yeah, because now his pawn on b3 is also hit if he captures on the a pawn. Yeah, I get this, get this, and now now his rook is hit. I'm happy to go for a draw. Awesome. Let's go for a new opponent. I think I can analyze that endgame. That was a pretty interesting endgame, which I did not play well, I believe, because I let the a pawn become hanging there. Okay, fine. Let's see. Um, okay, fine. Let's do this. I can play queen f4 and go for an exchange. So yeah, we have a queenless endgame here. I need to do something about my knight here. Maybe I can even think about pushing it. And now, what? Yeah. If rook g7, I have king f6. Yeah. I can even play b4. I did not see that. Uh, let's play b4. Yeah. And now let's hit the rook maybe. Though I have to get off this file because this can become potentially, I mean, my king can become potentially under attack and come under attack. Yeah. Fine. Now, is there a way to, trap the rook? Yeah, I think we can play bishop g7 there. Hmm. Okay, so we're losing this f7 pawn. Oh, wow, he did not go for that. Now he's going to go for the e5 pawn here. Let's go for this move because if he captures, his knight is hit, and if he captures here, his on e5, then king d6, his rook will also be hit. So maybe then we can, you know, there's something with that king. Maybe we'll see. Captures on e5, king d6, and now we are threatening a check also. Maybe not a check because h1 is covered by the knight. But yeah, this pawn is also hit. So yeah. Okay, fine. Let's do this. I just don't want to fall for a fork. It's fine. We only have 11 seconds on clock. Fish. Let's call it a day. It was not good. I mean, okay, fine. I did not play the game well. My opponent definitely missed a few ideas there. That's fine. You win some, you learn some. Or do you? I don't know. Let's now we're getting the bishop pair. Okay, this is a hole now that we for sure know. Okay, fine, fine, fine. Let's do this to prevent knight b4 in the absence of my queen. Uh, let's do this. Mm, fine. We are again not in a good position. Not a big deal for, not a new thing for me, rather, I would say. Fine. Uh, fish. Um, let's do this. Fish. We're losing this one as well. Um, and there we go. Let's go for a new game. That was, I don't know, what should I say? Oh wow, thanks for the freebies. Whatever, this piece is loser. I can think about knight g5 as well. Hmm, fine. Let's invite him to play knight h6. Uh, let's do this. Because we're threatening a mate on g7, and this is also a mating idea. Thank you. Let's go for a new opponent now. Okay, fine. Bishop b5 could be an idea. Yeah. So you can win back a pawn. Fine. Right. At least his pawn structure is not so good. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's hit the bishop now. Ah, fish f3 is hanging now. So we get that. Hit the bishop once again. Get it with check. So yeah. Okay, let's go for a new opponent. Do we need the bishop? Yes, we do need the bishop. Um, okay. Let's play a5 because I'm going to put my knight on c5. And if bishop b5, I will just play bishop d7 maybe. Yeah. Let's do this. Fine, I'll just castle now. Fine. I see. Mm-hmm. Let's do this. I want to play f5 at some point of time, so that knight e4 is never a threat. What? Let's go for a new opponent. Pawn. Let's throw a question to this bishop. Oh, I can castle because there is no threat of queen d7 now, forming a battery on the diagonal. Yeah, let's do this. Fine. Let's do this. Maybe we can fianchetto our bishop this way. It might be a better way to develop. Fine. You can play to c5 or b4. Okay. Let's come here. Maybe play queen e2. And now knight c4 with the idea of bishop e5. Yeah. I can also bring my other rook into the game with this. Fine. And if bishop, I mean bishop d6 is not possible now, but yeah. And I have to play g4 now, otherwise my pawn is going to fall. Yes, knight is also right. I think you should have captured on f6 there. His bishop is also trapped. That's fine. I get the h6 pawn as well. And an attack. Oh, wow. Fine. And an attack on the king side. And now knight. Yeah, but knight e5, he has got f6 there. But I have got queen f6 there now. Now I can play knight e5 there. Let's do this. Attack the queen. Mm, now what? Yeah, let's do this. Bishop h6 is the idea. With the eventual idea of queen g7. And also f7 is hit, but I'm assuming he'll play something like rook e7, rook d7, rook f8. Rook f8 is not good because this kid. Rook d7 is also not good because he'll lose. But I can, think about bishop h6. Yeah, that's not good, I believe. I mean, it should be somewhere here. Awesome. I think, yeah, let's call it a day maybe. It's been not so good, I would say. I was expecting to hit 1900, but we are at 1861. But before I end today's stream, I want to double check one of the end games that I missed. I lost that one, by the way. Mm, not sure which one. Yeah, this one. It was a draw. But let's see. Is this really a draw? After after this, is this a draw? Let's see what the computer has to say. Let's see after this, what is the computer's evaluation? It's a draw. It says g4. Okay, if I push, then what? Are you asking me to play now king f3? But what does difference does g5 make? Isn't king f3 a direct threat, you see? Huh? Not sure though. I think yeah, this is a draw. There's no way for black black or white to make any progress. I think instead of attacking it from behind, maybe rook b4 should have been a direct approach. But then again, even then, you know, rook a5 is there. The problem is if I play rook b6, my king is cut off, you see? And he can play a5. Not sure. I think this also might be a drawish position, in my opinion. I can be wrong though. Not sure though. I think yeah, this looks draw. Anyhow, let's call it a day. It's been okay. If you look at what we started from, we definitely have moved on, but that's fine. I was a little more ambitious when I started the stream. Anyhow, let's call it a day. And if you liked what you saw, you can think about hitting the subscribe button on my channel. And if you're following out on Twitch, you can do the similar thing over there. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Till then.